Hey, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Abai, but from the DC Church, coming at you, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemel Shah, by Shemel Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being whom the world really calls Jesus Christ, by Shemining in the name, recall meaning spirit, Kodash meaning holy. These are the names and the powers that I come to in order to profess the 100% truth. And the Lord's will seal the elect's faith. Shayin Kabaka, Wella Rakaz, claim not by meaning double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS in these times, whom the Heavenly Father had enlisted the 100% truth to. And shalom, babaqashah, peace and blessings be upon the elect of the nation of Israel. To the men out there that's pushing this word in sincerity and truth, to you I say shalom, peace and blessings be upon you. Now, without further ado, I really wanted to name this video, pray for the brotherhood. Pray for the brothers, pray for the brothers, pray for the brothers, pray for the brothers. And the reason why I'm bringing this topic of discussion up is because, this week, more than ever, I've been feeling, I woke up feeling real eerie and feeling real, like, distraught, really just kind of almost strung out. You know what I mean? Like, I felt really the opposite of motivated. And what I like to do is I like to say words of affirmations to myself, and I like to coach my mind so that I'm not getting caught up in a temporary moment and allowing that temporary moment to define the patterns of success that I do have within my life and that I do have within, my spiritual walk and journey. So, I'm not going to say needless to say, but nonetheless, amidst me feeling that way, I realized that it wasn't really the things that were affecting me directly that was causing me to feel this way. It was things that was affecting the body that was causing me to feel that way. And it won't just me that had a quote unquote bad day on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. It was actually a couple of brothers that was going through certain things in their day, Salakia, in their day. And that's what caused me to feel that way. And anytime I get this eerie feeling within myself, something always transpires or something always happens the opposite of positive in either my life or either in somebody else's life. So, I started to trust my intuition and to just continuously pray. Now, with that being said, I want to read this and then get into the details of what I'm going to expound on. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 4. It says, "For as we have many members in one body, all members have not the same office. So we being many are in one body in Hamashiach, Salakia. Everyone members one of another." All right. So we all are a part of each other. We all essentially feel each other, and we all are interconnected spiritually, opposed to physically, right? And that's part of the reason why when certain things happen or certain things transpire, you start to feel a certain type of way, because we all are a part of each other. All right. So this week, certain misfortunate events transpired, and it affected, my neighbor, which is my brother, and it made sense, because when I woke up that morning, I just felt really, really like I felt the opposite of what I typically felt. Like when I woke up Monday, when I woke up Tuesday, and when I woke up, I think when I woke up Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, I felt very energized and like I felt very refreshing. The weather was good and what have you. But then when I woke up on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm like, man, something feels off, and I just couldn't necessarily put my finger on what it was that felt off. And, I just began to pray. But come to find out, a certain situation transpired in a brother's life that was a very misfortunate thing. I'm not going to name what it is specifically, but it allowed me to gather some understanding as to why I felt the way that I felt. And it is because we are all members of one body, all right, in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Now, I'm thinking of 1 Peter chapter 5, I think, verse, maybe, then we resist steadfast. There we go. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So you have to consistently be on the prowl and consistently be on the lookout, because Satan in every which way is going to try to come to infiltrate and put you in situations and circumstances of the unknown. And some of us already have a lot on our plate. So Satan will take that as an opportunity to even put more on your plate. But at the same time, he will do that because it will make you start to feel overwhelmed. But you got to understand that the Lord is not going to put anything in front of you that you cannot handle, or that he has not made in a way for you to escape already, you know. And you cannot allow one day to define success for you, because that one day could be really unsuccessful. That one day could be really bad. That one day could bring some very grave misfortune. But that one day is literally that one day. Tomorrow will come, and the next day after that, okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. And those days will bring better success. Now, the meta point in this video is that I wanted to make is that we have to continuously pray for each other. And especially when you begin to feel that feeling of discomfort in spirit, because the Lord will allow you to feel it. We are sensitive to spiritual things transpiring because Satan is working. All right, he's working. So if Satan's working, we know for a fact that we have such a tie to the Heavenly Father that he gives us kind of like almost like foresight to understand that things could potentially happen or will potentially happen. All right. So pray for your brother, man. Pray for your brother. Pray for your brother. I can't stress it enough. You know, I want to go to this real quick. I think it may be no. Chapter 5, verse 17. Yeah, this 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. It says, pray without ceasing, man. Or in other words, pray continually. And why this is important is because we're all going to face certain things that are just misfortunate, that we didn't necessarily want to happen, but it's going to happen. Okay. So being the fact that it's going to happen, we have to continuously be on the defense when it pertains to, spiritual demon Satan. He gonna come for your car. He gonna come for your house, your kids, your woman. He gonna come for your finances, your job, your everything that you care about, your passions. He's gonna come in every which way to try to overthrow you. Therefore, we have to continuously be in communication with the Heavenly Father, not only on our behalf, but on behalf of the Akim, because what happens to this man does directly affect you and your spirit. All right. And that's what you have to begin to understand, because although it's not necessarily your pockets being affected or your finances or your emotions being affected, it is you, because you're a part of that man and that man is a part of you. So therefore, you have to make sure you're upkeeping with that man, and you're looking after your neighbor and being a fucking brother. We are our brother's keeper, man. We're not Cain. Okay? We are our brother's keeper. So therefore, we have to make sure that if we could lighten the load for him, or if we could lighten the burden for him, we're doing so, man. Bro, this life shit get difficult. So therefore, we got to be there for each other whenever the Heavenly Father allows us to have the opportunity to do so. Oh, that you hear something happen, some misfortune happen to your brother, you just, he'll be all right. You just go about your merry little fucking life. How would you want to be treated in that situation? That's what you got to consider. Would you want some counsel? Would you want some counsel? That's what I meant to say. Would you want some words of wisdom? Would you want some words of encouragement or admonishment, or just some words to alleviate the pain that you're going through? You got to put yourself in your Akim in the brother's predicament and position, man. And for brothers that been in the truth, you already know the protocol, man. We've been there, done that. As time progressed, communication got to get tighter. And that's the only way for us to really grow with each other. And that's really what this is about. And that's what these opportunities and these situations are presented for all of us to grow together in the body of Yahweh Shai. So yeah, if this man is affected, it affects all of us. If I'm affected, that affects all of us. If that brother is affected, that affects all of us. Okay? Satan be working. And that's why we have to continuously pray for each other. Pray without ceasing. All right? Oh, let me go back to that. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse, I'll read 9. It says, whom you resist steadfast in faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So we all going through the same thing. All right. And that's part of the reason why we feel each other. We're relatable. We have relatability amongst each other. All right. Because we all feel the same afflictions. We all going through the same thing, you know, and the Heavenly Father does that so that we could grow closer. All right. But pray for your brother, man. Don't forget to pray for your brother. Because this life shit, it do get difficult. And Satan do come at you. When he come at you real hard, you know. And some trials are different than the other. And some trials are stronger than the other. So therefore, you know, we got to make sure that we're staying on top of our A game when it pertains to, you know, our spiritual resources and reloading our spiritual resources as far as wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and spiritual merit. You know, do the work so that the Lord... So you have something to propitiate for the sins that you've done. Because, of course, yeah, this man may be affected and he may be a sinner and the Lord is just punishing him for his sins. But, hey, man, like, that don't necessarily mean that he's unrighteous. And I don't mean just because the misfortune is big, that don't mean that he's an unrighteous man. Some men just got to go through deeper trials than the other. But it don't mean that when your card is pulled, the same shit going to happen to you. And the man that's looking at you, going through whatever you're going through, may look at the thing that you're going through as like, damn, like, I don't know how I would react in that situation. That's part of the reason why our trials are curated to who we are. They're tailored to who we are. Okay. But at the same time, you know, we all going through the same afflictions. So be a brother, man. Just at the end of the day, that's really what it boils down to. Just being a brother and keep communication, because communication helps. That one C word changes this world. That one C word can get you in a lot of places and can get you revoked from a lot of places. All right. It could put up a protection mentally. And it could cast off demons, man. You got to use that C word properly, man. You know, so with that, I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Shemel Kadash. Shaya Kabaka, Valabakazi, claiming number 8. Shalom, Barak, Valabakarim, Shia Shalom. Until next time, I can say Shalom, and I pray you are edified in this epistle. Shalom.